Hey, how's it going? Gritsmitten back. I've been getting a lot of messages on Instagram and Facebook on how to do a Travis Scott sounding vocal chain. And since everyone enjoyed the Bon Iver vocal chain so much, I'm going to try and do this one. I'm not a rapper, so that's going to be able to be heard. But the vocal chain you can replicate onto your vocals and get something that sounds a little bit like Travis Scott. So if that's what you're looking for, stick around. I'm thinking of doing some more vocal chain videos since everyone seems to be liking those. If you have an artist, like a rapper, a singer, it doesn't matter what genre they're in, that you would want to see, just send me a comment or a message or anything. Just let me know, either on Instagram or YouTube. Let me know which one you would like to see, and I'll try and get on it in the next video. So don't forget to hit like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you won't miss any future videos. And let's jump into the computer for this one. Okay, so I am going to put in a new track, and I'm going to drag everything over as I'm explaining it. And first we'll just listen to it all the way through, and then I'll go through the effects one by one.
Please don't wake me up, I feel it creeping. Controlling how you feel, lucid dreaming. Always on the side of different seasons. Yeah.
So this is the main vocal part that we start off with, and the first thing in the chain is the auto tune. For this key, it's B minor, and I have this one. If you have Antares, I have it set to low male because of how low the voice is, and the retune speed is all the way up. And I left the humanize around 50. I didn't want it too wobbly, but I needed a little bit of that Travis Scott sound. So this is that, just that.
Please don't wake me up, I feel it creeping. Controlling how you feel, lucid dreaming. Always on the side of different seasons.
Next part, I use the Slate VMR. You can use anything else that you want to. The main things that I have in here is the first compressor. I added a little bit of color with this virtual channel, just a little bit. I put a gate on it and then a little bit of EQ, not as much that I will get into in the next one, but this is with this this main distressor in the opto, and then this is what that sounds like.
Please don't wake me up, I feel it creeping. Controlling how you feel, lucid dreaming. Always on the side of different seasons. Yeah.
Okay, so it's just bumped up a little bit. Got a little color added to it, got a gate added to it. The next EQ that I have is just a little bit of roll off, and then I boosted a little bit of the high end, because in Travis Scott's vocals, that high end's real crisp. And then I'll just add that in. And then we can hear what that sounds like too.
Please don't wake me up, I feel it creeping. Controlling how you feel, lucid dreaming. Always on the side of different seasons. Yeah.
And then the really defining factor of his lead vocals to me was having some kind of, you can use a maximizer or an exciter. I use a saturation knob, another one because it's free for a lot of people that have the Focusrite or the soft tube stuff. They give you like soft tube stuff for free. So this was just a free one. But it pushes that high end. I left it on the keep high, and then I turned it up a good amount. It kind of gives it that distorted saturation sound, and all his vocals sound like this to me. So this is what that sounds like added on.
Please don't wake me up, I feel it creeping. Controlling how you feel, lucid dreaming. Always on the side of different seasons. Yeah.
All right. And then lastly, I have another compressor that's just running through because I always use two compressors to try and get this sound. This is from the Steven Slate bundle, the new add-on that he just did. So with that last compressor, this is what that sounds like.
Please don't wake me up, I feel it creeping. Controlling how you feel, lucid dreaming. Always on the side of different seasons. Yeah.
All right, finally, we put some effects in. For the main vocal, is just a normal reverb and delay. I'm going to pull these down one at a time. The reverb that I'm using, again, from Slate, it's the Luscious Plates add-on that he just did. The chrome plate, I left it exactly the way that that it comes when you first open it, the chrome plate. And then just put a little bit of that on there, not too much. Finally, we put some delay on there. It's the repeater software. I put a dotted eighth note on there. And this is what that sounds like with that added in.
Please don't wake me up, I feel it creeping. Controlling how you feel lucid dreaming. Always on the side of different seasons. Yeah.
Just kind of gets that washed out tone that Travis Scott always has to me. The only thing is about this repeater, I put it on the dotted eighth note. The mix right left is all the way up just because it's on ascend. And the only thing I changed about it was moving the frequencies up. I just rolled this one up to 150 and this one down a little bit. And then for the ad-lib track, I basically copied that exact same vocal chain, except I added this flanger on there and just turned the mix down about, you can go to 50. I had it at 60, but it seemed like a little too much, but you can go to around like 55%. This is just something that comes with Pro Tools. And I left it basically the same. I turned the depth up a little more. That's the only thing I changed from when it opens. That's exactly how it is. And the delay is down a little bit more than the lead, and the reverb is higher than the lead. We're using the same reverb and delay for both vocal channels. Both of these together will be like this.
Please don't wake me up, I feel it creeping. Controlling how you feel lucid dreaming. Always on the side of different seasons.
All right, so that's it. I'm going to let this play out, and that's how I put together this Travis Scott vocal chain. Let me know what you think about it and what you would change about it.
Please don't wake me up, I feel it creeping. Controlling how you feel lucid dreaming. Always on the side of different seasons. Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below on what you want to see next. Thanks so much.
Please don't wake me up, I feel it creeping. Controlling how you feel lucid dreaming. Always on the side of different seasons. Yeah.